Hi guys, Rachel here. Thank you so much for joining me back here at my channel. And if you are new, I say welcome to you and thank you to anyone who is returning. I'd like to give you an update today on our homeschooling journey. We are approaching our 2018-2019 school year and we are so excited because this is going to mark 5 years of homeschooling for us, and it has been quite a journey and it has been a wonderful journey. I am so happy that we've had this blessing in our family because we've learned so much about each other, and I would never have this any other way. It's been a lot of hard work, but it's definitely been work that we have been able to grow from so much that I could never regret it. Does it have its challenges? Yes, it has its challenges, but the challenges are so well worth it. So if you are contemplating homeschooling or whether or not you're going to continue, yes, I do think that it is definitely worth all of the challenges that you are presented with for this. We have a lot of new things that we're going to be implementing for this school year. For myself, I am definitely going to try to focus on having more time scheduled, like literally written down and scheduled for myself, because that was not something that I saw as a major thing that I needed to do in the past, and that was a definite no, because you are always on if you do not actually give yourself time off. For me, that's the way it happened anyway, because I was just so obsessed with making sure that they were getting a well-balanced education that I was just always on the schedule. From the time I got up in the morning to the time I went to sleep at nighttime, I was constantly going, and that was something that was not good for me. It was not good for my family, and it was something that I had to learn from and just to move on from. So we are also going to be doing a lot of out of classroom activities this year. We have one co-op class that my daughter will be taking, and I actually thought my daughter was going to go back to mainstream schooling for this year. I told her she had that option to go back for high school, but she decided that she did not want to go back to mainstream schooling, that she wanted to continue here in her homeschooling curriculum, and I am just so happy about that. I thought that she would definitely want to go back because she still has her connections with her friends from mainstream schooling, and it seems as if she gets a little bit more work, not a little bit, a lot more work than they do, but she's still okay with it, and so I'm happy about that. And a lot of times people will ask me, well, do you give your children the option of going back, or do they have to do homeschooling? And definitely they have the option of going back. So far, they just haven't chosen that option. Am I happy about that? Yes, 100%, because I don't want them to go back, but at the same time, it is an option left open to them. They are not being forced to homeschool. Okay, let's see what else. Oh, for this year, we are going to be using the Erin Condren Teacher Planner. This year, she definitely adjusted the planner so it is a lot easier to change over for homeschooling multiple children. I have used the Erin Condren planner in the past, and it was not as easy to adjust, and so I had a lot of wasted pages because it would take too much to alter it for homeschooling. And then last year what I used was the Deluxe Happy Planner for our homeschool planner, and that definitely worked out very well. But I am just partial to the Erin Condren planner. I use an Erin Condren Life planner, and so I'm just partial to the Erin Condren planner. This is my boo-boo for this year, and this says Miss Mommy. From the very first time that we started schooling, my children started calling me Miss Mommy during the school day, and I was just like so taken away with that, and so I put that on the front of all of my planners. I stopped. I said I will not put the date anymore, because if I don't put the date on there, then I can interchange my covers, which on this one that I had in the past, it has the school year on here, but I do think that I will simply put something over that, and I will interchange my beautiful purple butterfly because it's so cute. I want to continue it. Look at how gorgeous it is. Yeah, that has to come with me again. Okay, so for this year, like I said, we will be using this Erin Condren Teacher Planner. I've already started adjusting it, but I will do a separate video on that altogether because it is a lot to go through each page, and so far I'm only up to half of let's see, I have my second grader all done and he's all in here, but then my 7th grader is not completed yet. That's what I'm working on, and none of his items are in here, but I have completed all of the curriculum for my 2nd grader for as far as my setup for the book goes, and so I added the additional sleeves in the back I have a total of 3, which is perfect, that's the max that you can have, but we have 3 children, so I definitely wanted all 3. And what I'm going to do is, in my old planner, I'm going to take the one that is in here and I'm going to put it into this book. And again, that will be in my next video. And I will show you how I adjust this for our homeschooling life. And I will also share with you the planners that my children will be using. They are going to be using the ARC system, and I think that that will work out for them. I already have the pages for them to start with their planning for the school year, and I'm so excited. I can't believe we're going to have a high school student this year, and I do think that it's going to work out really well for everything just to fall right into place and to continue on with what we started doing for last school year. For this school year, I did mention this in my last video talking with our school supplies. We are going to be having a color-coded system where everyone is going to have a particular color for the school year. So anything posted in our classroom on a certain color or with a certain color is definitely directed to a certain grade level. And I do think that this is going to work out, because sometimes my children will say, well, I didn't know that was mine, or I didn't know, you know, just for some reason, which of course we all know, right, mommies? We all know. But anyway, we are going to definitely have it screaming out, this is yours, this is yours, this is yours. And so I think this is going to work out really well, and it's been fun for me putting the system together. I will definitely update you on that. I will also update you on our classroom, because every year we change the classroom out so that they are not going into the very same classroom, that they do feel that sense of change that they were used to in their old school. And I mean, my youngest never experienced that, but I just like for him to experience that newness of going back to school with this new school year. And so I will show you our new classroom. We're going to be in the same space. I feel that we found the space in our home that works for our classroom, but it is going to be very different. I have to go to the lakeshore sometime this week, and I have to get some maps laminated. I do feel that we need our maps laminated, because our maps get such a workout that I feel that we need to have them laminated so that they don't end up looking like garbledy-gook after a while. So I think that's pretty much it with all of our updates. I am hoping to do a lot more vlogging for this year, because that is definitely something that we missed out on last year because I didn't do as much of it. And so I will definitely be doing that, because that this online homeschooling community has been very, very, very helpful in our lives, and I could never imagine going through all that we went through, especially in the beginning, without this community, because it was definitely a major plus for us. And I'm so grateful for the community that I've had the privilege of being a part of here. So if you are watching this video and you're a homeschooling mom or dad, please note that you are a homeschooling family in the comments box below, so that I can watch your channel, because it is to me a privilege to be a part of this homeschool community, because it has been so helpful for us. And so I would love to know if you have a homeschooling channel, so that I can pop over and support your channel and to learn from you as well. Okay, so thank you very, very much for staying and liking and subscribing if you've chosen to do so, and I will talk to you again very soon in our daily vlogs. Bye guys.